Jade Goody's model son is dating stunning daughter of famous DJ. Bobby Brazier has been in the news recently and will still be in for some time for dating the daughter of a famous DJ, Don Letts. The 18-year-old model was spotted recently with his newfound love during a night out in Soho this week, looking all cost while they shared a kiss in the street. Well, hot celebrity gists like this can only be gotten at Celebrity Gossip's YouTube channel. About Jade Goody. Jade Sarissa Lorraine Goody was born on 5th of June 1981 in Bermondsey, London, United Kingdom. She grew up on a council estate in Bermondsey, southeast London. She had a difficult childhood. She was frequently missing school to support her disabled mother, Jackie Budden, who lost the use of her left arm and an eye in a motorbike accident. She later went on to become a British television personality, but became popular after her stint on the TV show Big Brother. Jade became famous when she was in the third series of the reality television show Big Brother in 2002. Before then, she had been a dental nurse before she went into the Big Brother house. Jade starred in fitness DVDs. She also got somebody to write a book about her, had her own beauty salon, and a line of perfume. Jade was a housemate once again in Celebrity Big Brother in 2007. People said that she was racist towards her Indian housemate Shilpa Shetty, but she later apologized to Shilpa and promised to be in their vision of Big Brother Big Boss. Jade had 2 sons by Jeff Brazier. She married Jack Tweed on 22nd of February 2009 and died from metastatic cervical cancer a month later. She died at the age of 27 years old. Bobby Brazier was born on the 6th of June 2003. He was born to Jade Goody and Jeff Brazier. Bobby had a sibling called Freddie, who's 15 years old. The British-born model, who stands at the height of 6'1", started his demonstrating vocation in 2019 and has since been popular. In late October 2019, he signed a very healthy contract with a modelling agency and is all set to rock on the platform. He transformed the style world subsequent to strolling for Dolce & Gabbana and Milan Fashion Week. Sometime in mid-2020, Bobby strolled the honorary pathway at the lofty Tommy Hilfiger occasion at London Fashion Week. Bobby recently uncovered that he coincidentally found the business by chance when he fell into difficulty at school. In an Instagram Q&A, he clarified to his fans that he had a gathering at school in the wake of misbehaving, adding, "So before I go to Costa for a little prep talk with my father, and after that, when we leave, at Caesar Pin is pursuing me down the road inquiring as to whether I'm a model." Caesar Perrin is the model scout who marked Bobby to the organisation Unsigned Group. Aside from his modelling career, the British-born model is also very keen to learn the DJ. As we all know, Bobby didn't come to the highlight just by chance, as he was already born in the spotlight. Bobby's father, Jeff Brazier, is one of the biggest reality TV stars and an English television presenter who has played in numerous TV series. After his mother's demise in 2009, Bobby's father, Jeff Brazier, raised his children by himself, fulfilling all the needs that they had. It was hard initially for his father to take care of 2 children at the same time, but as time passed and the children grew up, things started to shape up. Jade Goody's model son is dating a stunning daughter of a famous DJ. Bobby Brazier went public with his romance with influencer Liberty Love, the daughter of the famous DJ Don Letts, during a night out in Soho this week. The 2 of them were seen kissing on the streets. From the pictures obtained from The Sun, Bobby and his new love interest smiled as they walked through London. It seemed that the duo coordinated their outfits for their evening date, as they both wore leather jackets, with Liberty opting to wear leather trousers while Bobby looked effortlessly cool in dark jeans. She also carried a white designer handbag over one shoulder as she looked up at her boyfriend admiringly. Interesting, Bobby's outing comes after he recently admitted that he wasn't with his late mother long enough to miss her before her death, and said he misses what could have been with his late Big Brother star mother Jade. Jade died when her sons Bobby and Freddie were just 5 and 4. While speaking to The Face recently, Bobby said he is frequently told by people who knew his mother what a presence she had. "I don't feel like I've missed out on a mum. It's normal life to me. I've kind of spent more life without her than I did with her," he said. Lovely Liberty is an influencer who already boasts more than 18,000 followers on Instagram. She also has her own YouTube page where she shares makeup tutorials and vlogs from her various holidays abroad. While Bobby has made a successful name for himself in the modelling industry, the teen tragically lost his mother Jade to cervical cancer in 2007 when she was just 27 years old. Previously, Bobby's father Jeff spoke out about Bobby's modelling career and his parental concerns about a future in the spotlight. "When I see him getting up at 5 o'clock, when I see him training twice a day, when I see him reading all the books that I've left around the house I didn't even think he'd be interested in, you realise that he's really serious about his career and he's taking himself seriously, and he understands what it takes to make a successful something when we're not just going to sort of hope or expect everything to fall on our lap. Actually, you've got to deserve it and you've got to learn it, and he's shown a lot of that," Bobby's father told the Mirror. Don Letts, who's Liberty's father, is a British film director, DJ and a musician who was born on the 10th of January 1956. He's married to Grace and they have 2 children. He also has a son and a daughter from his previous partner. Not much is known about his wife Grace. One of the few things known about his wife was they were featured on BBC's Gardener's World in September 2020, showing how they had combined their different tastes for plants and culture in their town garden in northwest London. He came to notoriety in the late 70s as a DJ that single-handedly turned a whole generation of punks onto reggae. That's quite interesting. Letts was born in London and educated at Tenson School in Kennington. In 1975, he ran the London clothing store ACME Attractions, selling electric blue zoot suits and jukeboxes and pumping dub reggae all day long. He was deeply inspired by the music coming from his parents' homeland, Jamaica, and in particular Bob Marley. After seeing one of Marley's gigs at the Hammersmith Odeon in June 1976, Letts was able to sneak into the hotel and spend the night talking to and befriending Marley. By the mid-70s, ACME had quite a scene, attracting the likes of The Clash, Sex Pistols, Chrissy Hynde, Patti Smith, Deborah Harry and Bob Marley. He quit the retail business to manage the band The Slits. He was able to get The Slits to open for The Clash during the White Riot Tour. While on the White Riot Tour, he decided that management was not for him, but continued to shoot material for the punk rock movie. Letts went to Jamaica for the first time when, after the Sex Pistols broke up, Johnny Rotten decided to escape the media frenzy by going with Richard Branson to Jamaica. It was on this trip that Branson was inspired to start up Virgin's Frontline reggae record label. I guess he thought that since I was black and Jamaican, well sort of, he'd be in good hands. Little did he know that the closest I'd been to Jamaica was watching The Harder They Come at the Classic Cinema in Brixton, Letts said. He first rose to prominence as the videographer for The Clash and directed several of their music videos. Letts co-founded the band Big Audio Dynamite with Clash guitarist Mick Jones in 1984. The DJ acted as the group's videographer before departing the band 6 years later. In recognition of Letts' unique contribution to music, on 16th of October 2013, he was presented with a BASCA Gold Badge of Merit. Currently, Letts presented a weekly radio show on BBC Six Music called Culture Clash Radio and still DJs nationally and internationally. From the look of things, do you think this relationship that just began will last, or is it a mere teenage infatuation? Drop your thoughts and answers in the comment box.